Hey everyone, welcome back to Screaming Geek Media. I am Jerry the Geek. Today I got a couple of videos for you. We're going to start by doing a review of Weekend at Bernie's on Blu-ray. But before we do, if you like 4Ks, Blu-rays, even DVDs, if you like home theater movies in general, check out my other videos on my channel as I do these reviews, unboxings, discussions, custom covers. Check that stuff out. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. So before we get started, I want to apologize for the lack of content the last few weeks. It has been crazy. I mean, at the beginning of November, COVID hit the house, and both me and my wife got sick. And even though, it was only a couple-week thing, I had no ambition to do anything. I wasn't watching movies. I just didn't really want to be watching movies and doing, content reviews and stuff. So I was just, some of that time instead of watching the movies, I dug out the Grimm TV series I haven't watched for a while, so I started binge watching that while I was sick. So hopefully start getting back into a regular, get back to normal here. With this Weekend at Bernie's on Blu-ray, I watched this right before I got sick, and I was planning on doing a review, but just everything fell apart. So I'm glad to finally talk about this. The movie came out in 1989, PG-13. You got Andrew McCarthy, Jonathan Silverman, Terry Kaiser, which a lot of you might remember, might recognize. Terry Kaiser played the Doctor in Friday the 13th Part 7, A New Blood. Also, it was directed by Ted Kotchet. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not, but you might recognize his name. He's famous for doing First Blood he directed. He's also done Uncommon Valors. He's done numerous movies, but you most might, like I said, you would recognize him from First Blood. It's nice to see, it's kind of weird to see a director do First Blood and he does Weekend at Bernie's. That's one extreme to the other, but he's never pigeonholed himself into doing one genre. He's done all kinds of different stuff. But this is, might be loosely saying a classic, but when you talk about Weekend at Bernie's, almost everybody is seeing it. If you have it, this is freaking phenomenal. I mean, it's a movie that puts a smile on my face every time I watch. It's freaking hilarious. Especially one particular scene, I won't give anything away, but I damn near piss myself every time I see it. It's just so damn hilarious. So basically the movie revolves around these two young guys. They're working for an insurance company, and they're going on a weekend, they're working, and all of a sudden they uncover insurance fraud, and they take it to the head honcho, which his name is Bernie Lomax. But unbeknownst to them, Bernie's the one that's cheating the company, and he invites them out to his house in the Hamptons on an island for the big holiday weekend. But before they get there, Bernie gets killed, and they get there and they in a dilemma. Do they call the authorities or try to, everything going on, they want to make him look like he's still alive, so they parade him around throughout the whole movie, and everybody thinks he's alive and he's been dead throughout the whole movie. And the premise of it's pretty wacky, but the movie is freaking great. Yeah, I've had this on DVD for ages. I've watched it freaking million times, and I'm glad to finally get it on Blu-ray to upgrade it. Which, the Blu-ray came from MGM, came out in 2014. And being a type of movie, it's not a mainstream movie, so I wasn't expecting a lot for the Blu-ray. I figured it'd be a mediocre transfer, because a lot of times, back in the day, a lot of studios would just take a movie and just throw over on the Blu-ray without doing any kind of work to it. But this thing is surprisingly good. The colors really leap off. Some nice depth and details that basically got the treatment that some of the mainstream movies get. So I'm so happy that they did that. And actually I usually don't do a lot of comparisons when I talk about Blu-rays, but this I wanted to because, I'm comparing this with the DVD that I had. Oh my God, I always remember the DVD looking like crap, but this really shows how bad the DVD really is. The DVD is a complete piece of shit compared to this Blu-ray now. And it's like taking the leap from VHS to DVD. And when they come out of the Blu-ray format, some DVDs had that big leap. Some movies didn't have that big a difference. But this one really showcases you know, the high definition in every way possible. The Blu-ray is better. Another big difference between the DVD and Blu-ray is the aspect ratios. That's where they really botched the DVD all around. They actually, you'll see the comparison shots, the framing and the ratios are completely off. The DVD, they actually took and stretched it a little bit more for a widescreen presentation. You know, just like a night and day difference between that and the Blu-ray. And another couple shots, you'll see that if you look closely, not only did they stretch it, they framed it differently. There's different information between the DVD and Blu-ray, so it's, like I said, the DVD was completely botched. So here, check out some screenshots comparing the DVD and the Blu-ray. We'll come back and talk about the audio and everything else. So, see you in a couple minutes. So for the audio, they gave us a DTS HD Master Audio 2.0. And this is another better than expected. You know, being an old movie, I figured it'd be really dated and sound crappy. But for being a stereo track, it's very impressive. Nice, clear dialogue throughout. And it gives you some ambience where it gives you a sense of having surrounds. So very nice done. I mean, it's not going to blow your mind. Not going to win any awards, but just a good solid track overall. The packaging, pretty simple, standard Blu-ray keep case. Nice artwork for the Blu-ray. And for the bonus features, pretty bare bones, has a theatrical trailer, and that is it. So to wrap it up, the Blu-ray here of Weekend at Bernie's. If you haven't seen the film, pick this up. It's freaking great. Like I said, I laugh my ass off every time I watch it. Definitely one of my all-time favorite comedies. Now, if you have it, if you don't have the Blu-ray, pick this up because it looks phenomenal. Now, I usually don't say that about Blu-rays because they're usually mediocre when you're talking about the Blu-ray, or when you're talking about the 4K format now. Blu-rays just, you know, kind of take a back seat, but this is worth picking up. If you have the DVD, throw that trash away. Right now, you can buy this on Amazon for $8.12. Grub is $7.98. But Grub has a sale. You get 3 Blu-rays for $15.99. So if you want to check that out, I got mine on a 2 for $12 sale, you know, last month. So either way, I highly recommend picking this up. So that pretty much does it for my review of the Blu-ray of Weekend at Bernie's. Again, sorry for a lack of updates. Hopefully I get back on track, get some more stuff coming. Got Superman 4K coming next. So keep your eye out for that. And we'll see you soon. Geek out.